The new trailer for Superman just dropped. This is my most anticipated movie of 2025. I thought it was a great first trailer. In this video, we're about to break down the trailer and the most important parts and what I just think stand out. I'm Morgan. This is Morgan's Point of View. I'm a lifelong DC fan. Let's get into it. First of all, Superman crashing and Krypto coming to save him. My first reactions to this were Superman looks amazing, Krypto looks amazing, the cinematography of the opening shot, like the close-up on his eyes. I really feel like this tone for the entire trailer was the perfect tone to take. I really feel like it kind of was like a shift almost. Like I really felt a shift. I feel like this was DC's big moment. I felt like the marketing leading up to the whole week, leading up to today with this trailer drop was amazing. 10 out of 10 for me. Daily Planet Clark Kent. I really feel like he is going to be the best Clark Kent since Christopher Reeves. I feel like he played the duality of Clark Kent and Superman great from this first trailer that we just saw. I really feel like the Daily Planet crew might be the best part of this movie. Lois Lane looks amazing, 10s across the board. I really feel like Clois's dynamic will be the make or break of this movie. The next thing I kind of wanted to talk about was the suit. I think the suit looks amazing, and anybody who has critiques, you can have your opinion, but the suit looks like a 10 out of 10 for me. And this is somebody who's really been critical of a lot of the suits that DC's put out in their movie franchises, even in the CW work. But I feel like this is the perfect balance of new age and old school. I love the collar on him. I love the trunks. Like, if we're going to go there, let's just full out go there. That's why I feel like the trunks represents, like, us going back to fantasy, us going back to believing a man can fly, us going back to the sacred text, basically. I really feel like with this movie, we need to reestablish who the first superhero was and why he spawned all these superheroes that we have now in the superhero movie genre in general. Even though he's not going to be the first superhero that has ever been around in the DC universe, as we've seen with Creature Commandos, heroes have been around since World War II, even before that at least. I'm just super excited about it, to be honest with you. Lex Luthor looks amazing. I knew Nicholas Hoult could pull this off. If you've watched any of the stuff Nicholas Holt's been in, you knew he could pull this off. When he went into the audition room, I said, he better not be rooting for Superman. He should be rooting for Lex Luthor. Like, that's a 1-to-1 to me. He should be the best Lex Luthor since Michael Rosenbaum. He looked menacing in this. He looked like a kid who wasn't getting his way, basically. All of the above. The whole mixture, the whole melting pot, he had it in this trailer. You don't know what the movie's going to be like, but just these glances really got me excited about it, and that's what a teaser trailer is supposed to do. It's supposed to build hype. Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl. The glimpses we got looked amazing. Green Lantern Guy Gardner. We know he will be in the Lanterns TV series. At first, when we first heard of Nathan Fillion's casting, I was unsure because, again, all the comics I've read of Guy, he's of a certain age, and he wasn't of a certain age when he got casted, so I was kind of interested or intrigued, cautiously, looking at it, and it was like, why is he this age? But we know they're starting the DCU where heroes have been around, so Hal's old. Not old, but older than what he usually is. But I still feel like he could represent Guy well to a certain extent, at least some of the characteristics of Guy. Hawk Girl is a 10 out of 10 casting. I think Isabella Marced is the perfect Hawk Girl. I think they look alike. I just really think, I really like her helmet. That was also a part that stood out to me. The wings look good. Mr. Terrific will steal the show, probably. He's one of my favorite characters. He's smart. He's athletic. He's the whole package, really. I'm excited to see him utilized here. The last thing we saw him in live action was the CW, so I'm excited to see him step up. I love the actor. I saw him for All Mankind. He was amazing in that. I'm sure he'll be amazing in this. Really excited. I think there's a bit of a conflict in another part of the world that we see. We see a kid up the flag and kind of asking for Superman's help. I think that's of another part of the world, like a conflict in another part of the world. There was kind of some plot leaks about that some of the conflict is going to be in another part of the world. I hope they tiptoe carefully around that with all the stuff going on in the real world today. I hope they treat that with respect and fairly. Clois is my biggest part of this movie. I really want Clois to succeed. I really think they're gonna have chemistry. I think Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane and David Corenswet as Superman, I think they embody those characters. I think they are those characters. So I think the chemistry is gonna be good. I think all the Clois glimpses that we've seen in this trailer were amazing. I really hope they're a main central part of this Superman movie. I really hope that Lois Lane gets to fully stretch her legs, which she didn't really get to do in the Snyder universe. I felt like we didn't really get enough of Lois. So I'm glad that we might get, we don't know because the movie's not out, but we might get full Lois doing stuff, investigating, being a reporter, being funny, being intelligent. Just, I'm so glad that we're getting the Daily Planet just as a whole. I think that's one of the best pieces of Superman and what got me into Superman. Watching Smallville in middle school, like just the Daily Planet dynamics and Clark with his family and his human side, but also getting the elements of him with the superhero people he knows and the superhero connections that he has with Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, and Hawk Girl will be interesting to see in this movie. Him balancing both sides of himself. I'm really excited for this. I think David Corenswet is the perfect Superman. I been thought that when I first saw him in Hollywood. I been thought that was, I was like, that's Superman. Like that's him. Like, go grab him and let's start shooting the movie. Like, that's him. Um I'm really excited for this. The all-star comparisons with this, or it's a big inspiration with this movie, All-Star Superman. I don't really have too much to comment on that, to say on that, but I really hope Birthright is also part of this. I hope Lex and Clark are childhood friends. That's a real good aspect, I think, of their relationship, and it helps strengthen and add more layers to their dynamic. I really think that would be a good thing to add, but Clois is just the most important thing. The action in this movie also has to be top tier. I think it will. Some of the flying scenes that we saw, we heard that they're using drones to capture it, like Top Gun Maverick. Good stuff. I really can't complain. This is just a great feeling. Like, I can't lie. It's a great feeling. I'm hopeful for the rest of the DCU. Girls after this movie. Hopefully Superman does well so we can start off on good footing. Hopefully this marketing goes well. I really need them to push and to market this movie like this is our saving grace. Like, this movie's amazing. This movie's 10 out of 10. I think they need to go harder than the Barbie marketing. I heard they're going to try to match it. I need them to go beyond that. I need them to market it harder. I need them to do more, because if this isn't a success, then we're really going to have to start having some discussions. And it's really going to be some tough discussions, because the DCU won't be what we want it to be if this movie fails. But I have hope that it won't. I think they got some good creators behind the screen, some good creators that are going to be in front of the camera. And if you have that, it's really hard to stumble and fail. I hope they stay strong. Follow Morgan's Point of View for more man updates. Every single update we get, I'll probably make a video out of it. So excited for this new DCU. If you like the MCU, I did a video of their 2025, so go check it out. Thanks for watching.